We will begin an melting heart opening pose. So bringing our palms to the top of the mat and allowing our chest to sink deeply into the mat as far as we can go. Broadening out our shoulders. Allowing our forehead to lay on the mat for a different sensation. Keeping your chin placed on top of the mat. Or you can allow your forehead to just lay forward. Keeping your feet flat onto the mat. Just allow yourself to catch your breath here. You might begin to slow on the inhales and slow up on the exhales. We have 4 more breaths here. And slowly begin to float forward into tabletop. Stacking your palms underneath your shoulders and your knees underneath your hips. Still keeping our feet flat. We'll then begin to transition into cat-cow. So exhale as we dome our spine and protract our shoulders. Inhale, deepen with our gaze upward for cow. Exhale, retreat, keeping our gaze to our thighs. Inhale, deepening our belly for cow. Exhale for cat. Inhale for cow. Once more for cat. Inhale for cow. We'll move into a few neck circles here. So we'll just slowly begin to roll to the left. Then switch to the opposite way, to the right. We'll slowly then roll out our left ankle. And then roll out our right ankle. Still staying within our tabletop with our neutral spine, we'll then begin to work towards a lizard lung variation. So if you have to get adjusted on your mat, that's perfectly fine. What we'll begin to do is bring our right foot to our palms, like we're in a low lunge here, and then reaching back and grabbing the left foot with our right hand. We'll slowly begin to just pull. You should feel a sensation within your left quad here. And you can keep your gaze onto the mat, or you can also look upward. It's a little bit of a balance challenge, so just ensure you have just a point of reference to help you hold for the next 5 breaths. Slowly lower. shifting our right foot now in between both of our palms, we'll then begin to slowly launch backwards into half split to stretch out that right hamstring and the calf. We'll be here for the next 6 breaths. Then release, bringing our right leg back to meet the left in tabletop. And then we'll do the same thing on the left side. So shifting our palms so we have space for our left foot. We'll bring our left foot now on the outside of our left hand. And prepping for the lizard lunge variation. We'll then begin to bring our left arm behind and grab our right foot now here. So now we should be feeling the sensation within our right quad, and we can keep our gaze on the mat, or we can keep it upward up here. And just like the other side, we'll find our point of reference to help us balance for the next 5 breaths. Slowly lower. Then we'll shift our left leg in between both of our palms and begin to slowly launch backwards for half split. Be here for the next 6 breaths. And slowly release. We'll then begin to lower ourselves onto the mat and bring our legs in front of us. And if you have a block or a small pillow, this will be a perfect time to use your prop. We'll be moving into a seated forward fold where we will take our block. You can have it on the lowest setting or you can have it on the highest setting. But as we transition into seated forward fold, we can then, your block can be placed on your thigh or your shins, like right below your knees. And as we make our way to lower, we can meet our head on the block. We'll be here for the next 6 breaths. And it's perfectly okay if you have a slight curvature in your back. It doesn't have to be straight. Slowly begin to rise up. We'll place our prop off to the side. We'll then begin to slowly lower onto our mats using just a little bit of core strength. Placing our palms off to the sides of our mat like a T shape. We'll then begin to lift both legs up into tabletop, and we will slowly let them glide over to the left side of our body for an easy supine twist, and then letting our gaze fall to the right side of the mat in our body. And we will hold here for the next 8 breaths. Slowly begin to bring both legs up to center and then allow them to fall ever so slightly to the right side, and then keeping your gaze over to the left as well, and keeping that left shoulder planted firmly on the ground. We'll hold for the next 8 breaths. Begin to bring your legs back to center, and then begin to grab one thigh with each hand, back of the thigh, for a happy baby variation. You can take the full expression by grabbing the outside of your feet and essentially just allowing your knees to be propped back as far as possible. But you can also get the same sensation with grabbing the backs of your thighs as well. We're stretching our hamstrings a lot today. And we'll just hold here for the next 4 breaths. Slowly lower. And we'll just close out the practice with the Shavasana, allowing everything to fall where it may lay, allowing our neck to rest and your tongue to be released from the roof of your mouth. Allow your limbs to relax for Shavasana. Slowly begin to bring life back into the body. Awaken the limbs. You can rock back and forth, left to right. And we'll begin to fall to our favorite side. Just give ourselves just a moment to honor that we gave ourselves time. We got through the month of August, and just taking the time to center yourself is one of the best things that you can do as we move into September. And we'll then begin to press up and begin to bring ourselves up into seated pose. Circle sweep our arms. Bring them to prayer center. The highest good in me honors, sees, and believes in the highest good in you. Thank you so much with flowing with me today, with allowing yourself to slow down since it's the end of the month, and being able to ground yourself and stretch out your hamstrings. Please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe so you do not miss out on the next flow. Thank you so much. Bye.